Hey everybody, it's Gameragi. We're back with Nino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Last time we unfortunately lost Oliver's mom in an accident. She had a weak heart and she passed away. But we cried this little doll to life, Mr. Drippy here, and he brought us to his world to try to save them from the evil Shadar. But we're gonna need a magic wand first, and hopefully we can get one from Ding Dong Dell over here. So let's go see! Oh, Knickers, there's something I forgot to tell you. What's that, Mr. Drippy? Here in my world, you can use the right stick to change your viewpoint. If you're having any trouble with the controls, go to settings in your main menu and have a fiddle with them. You can switch vibration on and off there as well, ain't it? Speaking personally, I'd have it on. A rumble just ain't a rumble without a bit of rumble, is it? Now I know there's a lot to take in, Ollie boy, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. I guess. What the heck are you talking about, man? Breaking the fourth wall all over the place.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
And you better cure him, ain't it, Ollie boy? It's time to mend your first broken heart. Mend it? But how do I do that? Well, you just can't... you can't just do it. You can't do it just yet. There's a couple of things we'll be needing first. But I know an old man who's got just what we need. Proper useful I am, eh? An old man? What old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man, ain't it? Lives in the wood to the north of here. Proper deep and deeply dark it is. That's why they call it the Deep Dark Wood. Makes sense, I guess. Okey-doke. Oh, the girl's humming. Okay, let's go to the spooky woods. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Man, this world map music is pretty epic. This map is pretty epic, actually. It's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna try to avoid some enemies here. They are a little crazy. Uh-oh. Run, you fool, run! There's some giant rib cages out here. What the heck? What kind of creatures you got over here? Whoa! It's a rolling snake! It's the worst kind of snake. Ooh. Looks like we're gonna fight something. Sleepy fowl. More like gonna be bopped by a stick fowl. Uh-oh. Take that! Take that! Bam! One XP? Oh my gosh. Gotta give me more than that. The Deep Dark Wood. Look at that, it's a waystone. There's useful. A waystone? Yeah, man. There are these ancient stones, see? You can use them to store a record of your adventures so far. In wild places like forests and so on, you can't just plonk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Why not, he says. Give me strength, man. Because they're crawling with horrible beasties, ain't it? They are? That sounds kinda scary. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. Allow me to explain a little more. Touch a waystone and your health and magic power will be fully restored. Not bad, eh? And that's not all, man. These little beauties also let you save your progress. Traveler's best friend they are. Which is why you should be able to, should stop at every waystone you see to make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, ain't it? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy. That's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your word. Righto. Next stop, the old man of the woods. I'm going to save right now. Okie dokie. Follow you, Mr. Drippy. These woods are quite lovely. So colorful.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me! Ugh.
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. Here in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So, you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell name Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? Knickers. So does that mean I can't cast the spell? Ho ho ho. I am not as powerless as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. Thank you, old Father Oak. Yikes. Piece of paper? How did he do that? Are his leaves paper, or did he just like... Has he got a paper mill up there? Thank you very much, old Father Oak. Simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you'll be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards. Such is life. Don't worry about that for now, Mun. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Do it.
Tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
So this is a familiar, huh? And he'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, ain't it? Here, you'd better give the little fellow a name, eh? Let's call him Ragi. My alter ego, which is also me. Confusing, ain't it? Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. Why, thank you very much. Tidy, that's the most useful spell there. That's the most useful spell there is for a wandering adventurer. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm gonna get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. Next, I'll give you the gift of the Blazing Inferno. Fireball! Please don't use it on me. Shoots a little fireball, that one does. Plant-based beasties flippin' hate fire, man. Even old Treeface here is scared of fireball. Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. Now, boy, you can press square at any time to open your spells menu. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. That said, the most unexpected of spells can prove incomparably useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions, after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spell might save the day. We can use spells!
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Teeny boppers.
Let's do it!
It had to be teeny boppers. Righto, Ollie boy, it's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you've got to pick who's going to fight out of you and your little friend. We've gone to the trouble of making him, so we'd best give him a go, eh? Select him, will you?
Here goes!
Tidy. Now let's send him into the fray, shall we? Oh yeah, see that circle on the top left there? That's your familiar's stamina gauge. What that does is, it shows you how much longer he can fight for, see? The longer you keep him on the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So before that happens, you have to call him back to you for a rest, like. Oh, and there's something else about familiars you should know. See this little mark by here? That's his sign. It's like a little sun thing. They all are the same. It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, and planet. And like star signs, different ones get on better. You can use that to help you in battle. Next, let's talk about tricks. They're proper powerful abilities, a bit like your spells. And just like spells that cost MP to use, you can see the cost written next to them. 10 MP. Barrage of random flashes. But what you've got to remember is that you and your familiar share MP and HP. So if a familiar uses a trick or takes a big hit, it's your MP or HP that'll suffer. Crikey, this is a long old lesson, eh? Right, let's finish with a tip-top, shall we? Your familiar stamina is always going down, so you'll need to swap him with him regularly. You can do that anytime you like by pressing L1, ain't it? I'm gonna stop talking before I put us both to sleep. It's your turn to sing for your supper. Go on, boy Bach. Cut loose right now! Damn! Bam. Get him, Roggy, get him! Let me get that health thing. Bam. Bam. Nice! Well done! Ooh, levels up for all. So now you know how to fight with a familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Oh, and when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiars with delicious treats. There's all kind of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and there's other ones that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy! Feed the little blighters enough of what they fancy, and the bonds of familiarity between you will grow, meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Careful not to stuff them too full of sweeties, though. They'll only end up getting full up. Adoration in moderation, that's the key. It's probably a lot to get your head around, but just remember that the creature cage is where you look after your familiars, and take it from there, ain't it? Creature cage, got it. I promise to look after him real well, Mr. Drippy. Woo! Tutorial dump? Oh, I almost forgot. We had something that we wanted to ask you about your trunkiness. There's a guard down in Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say? Shidar's evil spreads still further. So you will be needing... That we will, your Okitude. There's quick you are. You've still got it, ain't you? Ho ho ho. Patience, young Drippy, of course I have. Let me see now. I know it's here somewhere. Crikey, you've not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it? The insolence! I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. While I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you. What? Did I mention we're in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go... Mr. Drippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? Ah, how very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. Alright, I get the flippin' message. Go on, what do you need us for? Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see. The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fellow? I'm afraid he's become rather unruly of late, and he is neglecting his duties. Well, that's no good, is it? We'd better help you sort him out then, eh? The guardian? He sounds kinda tough. Too right he is. He's way stronger than your average beastie. But you've got a familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. And besides, if you're going to take down Shadar, you can't back out of a little, back out of a bit of light guardian bashing now, can you? Okay, I'll do it. How very kind of you. The guardian can be found in the deepest part of the wood, beyond the whispering waterfalls. I wish you luck. Thank you. First spells, now familiars. You're turning into a proper wizard, ain't it, Ollie boy? I guess I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Drippy? It's a piece of cake, man. Now listen up. If you look at the main menu, you see friends and familiars. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about you and your familiar's abilities. Looks a bit complicated, and there are a fair few options kicking about in there, to be fair. But you'll soon get the hang of it, man. Now, you're still new to this wizarding lark, so there's a limit to what you can do in it. You'll keep fighting monsters, and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see? You'll probably make some new mates before long, and all. So be sure to take a closer look at them, like I showed you. You got it, Mr. Drippy. Okay. Look at all this. Oh my goodness. So you can see what commands they have, what equipment they have. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything to equip. Oh wow, it even shows the symbols on this thing in the description. That's pretty cool. Faint symbols adorn its surface. I got nothing for you, little Roggy man. And we got the creature cage, where we can feed him stuff. I don't have any treats, so it'll have to be later. Okay. Thank you, old Father Oak. I'm getting out of here now. To go fight something scary, I guess. Fantastic! Music in this forest is really ominous. Ominous and spooky, and altogether ooky. A loaf of bread. Now I got four loaves of bread. And I'm gonna have to relearn how to do battles. It's not too complicated, but once you start fighting bosses, it gets kind of intense at times. Whispering waterfalls. I'd best warn you, Ollie boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have a familiar to help me now. There's brave you are. Don't forget, though, if the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. And remember what old Treeface told you, the spells menu is a mere tap of square away. So you try to familiarize yourself with the main menu, too, while you're at it. Don't worry, you're not gonna break anything, no matter what you press. So have a good old poke around, ain't it? And when you learn new skills in that, new options will come up in the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled and make the most of your new toys. Jeepers, there's so much to remember. You'll soon get used to it all, Mum. No worries. Now past the Whispering Waterfalls, and on to the Guardian of the Woods we go. Right, let's go help him get back to normal. So I can cast my spells from here. Very nice. Heals wounds with a warm rush of kind-heartedness. There's Fireball. Sends forth a ball of fire to scorch the enemy. Can also be used to light lanterns. Okay. This music's intense. Okie dokie. Bring it on! This thing, this enemy kind of looks like, what's her name? Ducky. Ducky from Land Before Time.
Here goes!
Go, Ruggy. Kill the teeny bopper. Kill it! Well done. I'll probably start cutting out battles as we go further into this game, but I think for this first area we'll just leave them all in. They're pretty short. A bar of chocolate. Hang on. I think that I can actually feed that to my little dude here. If I remember right, his favorite kind of food is chocolate. Eat it, eat it. Look at that. I got an attack point. Right on. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna feed Roggy nothing but chocolate. Peekaboo!
We can do this!
We can indeed, and we will! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wonder if I could have blocked that. Oh my gosh. Calm down there, teeny bopper. Holy cow. This is a really interesting battle system. It's kind of the active and you choose actions at the same time. It's pretty cool. And as we collect more familiars, you'll definitely see how it's very Pokemon-ish. Because we'll get to swap between them and all sorts of stuff. Crikey, I knew there was something I'd forgot to tell you about familiars. Huh? What's that? This is important, Ollie boy, so listen carefully, alright? I showed you how your familiars can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the little fellows get stronger, they'll start learning new ones. If you want to see what tricks your familiars have up their sleeves, choose Friends and Familiars from the main menu. Tricks are a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot, you see. Press triangle when you're in the Friends and Familiars bit, and you can change the command slot to use for tricks. Which reminds me, a familiar can only remember a maximum of 8 tricks at any given time, meaning if you want them to learn a new one, you'll have to make them forget one of their old ones. Bit of a pain like, but at least you can teach an old familiar new tricks. Anyway, the important thing is you got to assign a trick to your familiar's command wheel. If you don't, you won't be able to use it. Simple as that. Okay, I think I got it. Think I got it. Peekaboo! Oh man, he turned around right at the last minute. Jabber.
Watch this!
More like gonna get jabbed, Oh, yo! Oh. It's got a lot of health. Yeah, any leveling up we can do before we fight this boss will be very helpful. Hello. Secret passage of possibly the right way to go-ishness. Oh, secret chest. Bottle of iced coffee. Oh, I totally just took a shortcut. That's crazy.
Let's do it! Here goes!
Go, Ruggy, go! Suppose I should heal myself pretty soon. I can do it right now. Wow. Easy breezy. Peekaboo! Flipper snapper, huh?
Here goes!
Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy and then use fire on that other one. Fireball! Bam! Get one shot, foo. Man, this is real beautiful. I don't know if I want to go this way or not. There might be stuff, though.
Watch this!
Spit 2!
Here goes!
Actually, cut loose. Nice! Bam! Fantastic. You know, Ragi, the little familiar dude, kind of looks a lot like Ponyo with his little feces. Oh hey, see that? See, I totally missed the chest. A loaf of bread. Okay, I think we're back to where I was now. There's a chest up there too, but I don't know if I can open that one, actually. There's like a certain level of wand you need to open some chests. So you kind of have to like go back to old areas to open them, I think. This might be one of them. Seems to be sealed by some kind of magic. Yeah. Okay, we'll have to come back when we get a higher level wand. Do 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 la da 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 da. Man, this game is pretty. Holy cow. Enemies respawn. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Oh, there's one of those giant rib cages. Man, what the heck? What used to be here? Uh-oh. Keep running! Keep running! Spatoo's coming for me. Oh, save point. We might be right before the boss. Okay, I think I'm actually going to end it here, guys. And next time we'll go take on the Forest Guardian and see if we can make him go back to work or whatever we're trying to do. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.